What's up, guys? It's Segef, playing more Kenshi up late and doing the thing. Kind of let some time pass. Was playing. Got a little. Didn't really work on any of the changed up the research. Kind of priorities for a second. Let's see. But one of the things that I did do was work out and get quite a bit of building material, as well as got my chance to see my first batch of Cannibals, and they're terrifying looking. I tweeted a picture of them, so if you follow me on Twitter, you can pull up my account and you can see it. Maybe I'll try to do see if I can try to do one of those image drops somewhere on the screen so you can see it. They just look like some kind of tribal aborigine with a giant meat cleaver. Sadly, the meat cleaver right here is what he drops. It kind of sucks that it doesn't have an icon that you can really see other than a blackish brown square thing. But there's the damage. It does kind of moderate slashing damage, a little bit of blunt damage, but kind of mediocre bleed damage. The blood loss right there says 0.5 times, while Segef's Katana Light does 1.3 times. So Katana will really make you bleed. And then even the Ringed Saber does 1.1 times. And then the Blunt does 0.2. So it's not that good of a bleed weapon, it sounds like. It also seems like they aren't very well armored. I got lucky and only one of them kind of you can tell I'm tired because they say a lot. There was like a giant batch of them, pack of them wandering, and two of them ran over here. Like, you can still see his corpse. I can kind of zoom in on it. There he is. He's actually still alive. I just knocked him out to blood loss, so he's actually going to get up. So we might actually get to see him run at me again. Let's see if we can speed up time. See if he'll come at us. Just need to get that blood rating to 1. And he'll pop back up. And maybe I'll be able to show you. He's a scary individual. Retreating fast, so maybe he's just going to get up and run. He's not going to run very fast with a gimped leg and a busted arm. But yeah, he really seems to take damage, which is nice because the only two of them out of the pack broke off and ran at me. The rest of them just kind of kept going on their merry way. Nope. It says dead. Maybe? Yep, says dead. He ended up dying to his wounds. Actually, let's see if we can... There we go. Get Acryl move over here so I can move the camera over to him. So there you go. There's the individual. They have like war paint. And there's... Oh, there he goes. He despawned. Sorry. So yeah, he's just a scary individual. So I can see the bonus of the Cannibals is that they don't have really any weapons or armor, but what they make up for is their numbers. So that's something to keep in mind, is if you do encounter any of the Cannibals, is that they do considerable amount of numbers, so they come at you like a swarm. So this brings me back to the point that I am going to need that fourth member, because if I get swarmed like that, I need to be able to disperse them swarming me, because that's going to be a serious problem. see. That's another thing I am going to do. Well, let's look at our build order, because I changed up the tech. So we're going to do small house and public sales. So I'm going to hurry up and learn small house and build a house down there where I was thinking of, because I think it's going to be able to attract some of the wandering bands. Hopefully I can get some merchants. As well as I built some of the storage containers. So here's our armor storage. Killed a couple of bandits that were coming by and some sand ninjas that have been hanging on to the ninja rags. And possibly going to hang on to some of these helms. So I'm going to hang on to one ninja rag, I'm going to hang on to the boots, and I'm going to hang on to the helmets. I'm going to try to sell everything else. The reason why I'm going to do that is basically for the competition, or the contest that we're hunting for the 4th member. And so I want to kind of have a variety of, save up one of each kind of armor and weapon type, so that when whoever wins, I can just go purchase the person, or, purchase the person like we're a bunch of slavers. No, hire said person and then bring them back. And so we're going to keep the best out of one of these weapons, which I think it's going to be this horse charper that doesn't look rusted out. I'm going to keep one of each of these blades, so I'm going to sell these 4 blades. And I think I'm going to hang on to the flesh cleaver unless I start getting a lot of them, because otherwise I just want to kind of hang on to it just to say, like, I got this one. Otherwise, it's not a terrible weapon. It's just, didn't really equip it. I've not tried it out, so I'm wondering if it's a really fast weapon. So. Have her run out here. Small house is almost done, so. Actually, wait. Then I'll have her run twice, because. What's the point? Cool, so small house is done. So she's going to be in charge of building the small house. Sun's up, gets bright. Oh, man. Alright. So, build, buildings, small house. Where should we put this? Put it on the back house there. It's going to take 15 building supplies. So she's going to be working on that for a while. While Jin... Oops. Jin should be still working on the stone. And I have Segef working on... I'll just speed up a little bit. Segef working on our tech research. Because we got to keep that going. We got to get that public sales. I may even send Segef over to help her build the small house. Which I almost feel like the small house is not going to be big enough. But we'll see. Like, this is an experiment. This is a bit of an experiment just to see how sales work in this game. Oh, and for those of you guys, the task, shift right click on an individual will basically create current jobs. So, like I made his current job is the stone processor. I think I have enough. Yeah, I have enough stone storage for this. Jin, do your job. Alright, I'm going to put the backpack on him, so hopefully he'll next time carry more than just 2. One of the other nice things about this is I'm kind of making A-Girl run back and forth to, one, get her strength up, two, to get her athletics up. And so she's going to be better at this, basically better character and able to run faster, because right now her max run capacity is 71 while we're like in the 90s. So, get her athletics up. Alright, we finished public sales. Should I stop at ore mining? I think I'm going to stop at ore mining. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Segef help her. Put Jin back on the quarry, or stone mine. There we go. I kind of like the fact that they made building a little bit faster, because otherwise it was terribly time consuming just to try to get it to move. Or maybe I just have really high, I don't know. Maybe the more complex buildings will have higher or longer build speeds. There we go. That's what I was looking to do. Bam. So there's 7, 3, so there's 10, which I think that is plenty enough to get that off the ground. Yeah, and possibly enough to then start the counters. So build interior. Where is it under? Is it under storage? There it is. Shop counter. Takes 4. Okay, place items you want to sell in the shop counter. If the building in town is open to public visitors, the customers will come and buy things. Ah. If the building and town. So I'll have to see about that. Alright. Agro. Oh yeah, so Agro let's get better light. I've decided to go for the breast protector, see how that works for armor. Give her a little bit more flexibility and lightweight while she's wielding that gigantic baseball bat for a while. Slow it back down. Storage, okay, well, shop counter large. I think we just need a shop counter. Oh, there we go. Guess we're just gonna put it in the center there. Line up with the floorboard. Okay. So we've opened the building to the public. Segef, we're actually going to do we're going to actually load him up on the goods to set up. Speaking of caravanners. Oh, who are these people? The dead cats. Never met these people before. Let's go talk to them. none of them want to talk. It's interesting. Now it definitely makes me want to go and hurry up and get the supplies in that crate. Maybe they'll buy some stuff, I'll make some more money, and then we can start into our own production of like armor and weapons and things. That's what I'm really excited about, is getting that underway. Run, 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 guys. Go, 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 go. Jen, are you standing around doing nothing? There we go. Where are they going? They're kind of walking out to a dead end. They all have, yeah, they all have big choppers. Oh, come on, Segef, get in there. Hurry up. Before they run away. Maybe they want to come by. Let's speed up a little bit. I wonder if I have to manage it at all. Like, I wonder if I can just leave it there, and then, like, it gives me money. What is that? Oh, dust bandits. Actually, let's get Jin down here. Go take out some dust bandits. There we go. Let's go beat up some dust bandits. Aw, man, that's another leak? Crap. Looks like I gotta build another wall there. April's not doing good. She is not. I almost wonder if I need to put her on defensive. Yeah, I'm gonna put her on defensive so she can get her defense up. I'm gonna have to just work on her attack later. Jin's already dropped a guy. Oh, poor April. This is just gonna be just a long, long process. Cool thing is she gets, because of her weapon, she gets 110% XP. Oh, what's going on with that? Oh, because of her weapon, she cannot wield. Ah, that weapon's so heavy, if you jack one of her arms up, she cannot even wield it one-handed. She's being ignored. She's a non-combatant right now, basically. That is good to know. Well, at least she's gonna get her med skill up. And all this stuff, for the most part, is gonna go into the shop. Wow, we're just really hacking him up. Just all over the place. Let's get a kill, guys. Come on. Let's put him out of his misery. Alright. So yeah, basically getting her med skill up just so I can say, you know, just so basically putting her to work. She has a lot of catching up to be on par with the other guys. So I'm going to be really making her do a little bit of everything. I think grab a pair of sandals. None of these guys were bandit leader, was it? Nope. Dude, this guy had boots. Like real boots. Have them all go back. Their strength's getting up there slowly. Her dexterity sucks though. Alright, what's going on with dexterity? Dexterity, effectiveness, the speed and quality of your weapon, your sword work. Your sword cuts will do more damage, your attacks and blocks will be faster. I almost wonder if I need to start Acryl out on one of the clubs, like with basically a bow staff. I've seen those. Oh, she wasn't carrying anything. So I almost want to. I'm gonna take one of that. I'm gonna take that helmet, just because I don't have one of those already. So minus 3.244, 0.2.4, 50% stuff, 60% stuff. Why is I almost think that's a better helm. But I'm gonna keep it just because, you know, one of each. Auto range. Segef. Here we go. Alright. So apparently we're gonna hang on to that stuff. How much money do I have? There we go. So 14,803. Now the task is just to see if it ever moves. So that means no more town runs, no more selling in towns for a while, just to see if that goes up. And Acro I'm gonna have to put in bed basically. This is actually terrible armor, it feels like. So I'm gonna put her back, I think, in the ninja rags, just because she got tore up, and if her arm, she can't function with one arm being tore up like that. So her armor that she has just doesn't give enough protection. And now that I know with that heavy club, you lose your ability to swing, which is no bueno in combat if all of a sudden you lose the ability to defend yourself. So actually, there we go. So now she looks like a little sand ninja almost. What's he got going on? Okay. So armor, helms, boots, auto range, weapons. Boom. Guess I'll have him work on and back on that project. What does he have left? Ah, the helm. Now the question is, what to build next?